I guess with everything that happened yesterday, I am more than ready to take on the week. So, I mean, where do I even start? I mean, the only low I really have is that, it didn't last longer than I wanted to. Then again, in the perfect world, it would have lasted forever, but that's not how it works, sadly. But what I had, and everything that happened, I'm good with it. And now I'm ready to take on the final week of Lent. Easter's coming up. This is great. So yeah, pretty much my high is everything that happened yesterday. Celebrating my brother's birthday, watching Scotty Scheffler win the Masters yesterday. The turkey dinner my mom made, which was, as you can imagine, amazing. And no kidding, if you look at my social media, this is funny. If you look at my social media, I took a picture of like the meat that's on like a turkey leg, and the meat like completely fell off the bone. It was literally fall off the bone tender. And it was incredible. My mom made everything from turkey and stuffing, skin on mashed potatoes, green beans, a salad, lots of gravy to pour everything on. We got the cupcakes from Wegmans. I got some macarons from Peas Macarons. And not to mention, my brother loved his gift, which that was my act of kindness. I got my brother a card and a birthday gift. So, yeah, this is a great day. And I can only imagine today, let's be honest, I don't think today is going to be as good as yesterday, but I think it's going to be pretty good. Here's to hoping. Good morning, and happy Monday, everyone. So, I guess the only thing I can do now is do this week's manga chapter. Okay, so. Yeah, there we go. Let's see here. Oh, that is, let's see if I can. Let's see this. Here we go. And we have a new chapter coming out in 2 weeks. That is not necessarily good. Yeah, see, sometimes I actually have the manga chapter ready to read at the start, but this morning I didn't do that, so I'm loading it right now. Okay, let's see. One Piece, chapter 1046, Rise Up. Ooh, Rise Up Century chapter, very nice. Okay, looks like Luffy and Kaido are still fighting each other. Okay, you know what? This is awesome already. Because ever since Luffy awakened his devil fruit, obviously, he has basically has the powers of all of a god, right? And yet, just his sheer personality always shines through. Because whenever anyone asks Luffy who he is, his usual response will be, "My name is Monkey D. Luffy, and I'm going to be king of the pirates." And here is literally no different. Despite the fact that, yes, Luffy has awakened his devil fruit. So, already I am thoroughly impressed with this chapter. Okay, it looks like Kaido is talking about how Luffy has, awakened his devil fruit. Okay. love how Luffy and Kaido are trading blow for blow. This is interesting. Okay. Like, first Kaido uses his club and like, and then Luffy did the same thing, like, okay. That is actually awesome. Okay. Here's another example of Luffy's personality. Like, kind of like everyone down in Onigashima, you know, it's essentially an inferno. There's a huge fire everywhere. And Kyle's like, you know, everyone down there, you know, they could burn alive. Shouldn't you be helping them? And Luffy's like, no, they can take care of themselves. I have faith in them. All I have to do is beat you. So, yeah. Oh, speaking of the inferno, let's see. It looks like all of Onigashima on fire. Okay. Looks like everything. Hold on a second. Okay. Hold on a second. Hey. Alright. This is legit the first chapter in a long time where, yeah, it is. Literally all of the Straw Hats are present. I mean, for a couple months now, like the last couple of chapters have been like, you know, I mean, you'll get like a Straw Hat or two, maybe like 5 at the most. But here, you know, all 10 Straw Hats are, well, they're present. Okay. I can dig this. Okay, it looks like Raizo is, okay, Raizo has a flashback. Okay. Because Raizo was there when you know, Wano originally fell, before he was, you know, fast forward through time or whatever. And Raizo remembers how bad the fire was. He's like, I will one day be prepared. And then it flashes back to when he was like trapped on Onigashima. Not on Onigashima, but on Zou. Yeah, when Raizo was on Zou. And remember, Zou was a giant elephant. And when elephants bathe, they, you know, they take their trunk and, you know, squirt it like on their back to cool them off, or, you know, wash themselves, whatever. Here's the thing though. That's a lot of water for an elephant of that size. So basically, Raizo uses his scroll double fruit ability to take in all that water, and it looks like now he's going to put that water to good use by putting out the fire as best he can. And luckily, you have a resident Straw Hat in Jinbei, who is a fish man, and he's going to manipulate that water to get the fire everywhere. Okay. And it looks like it's working. Very nice. Okay. Although, with all that water, I'm actually kind of worried. I hope nobody drowns. I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, yeah, you have a few devil fruit users there, so that could potentially be an issue, but, you know, everything else should be fine, right? Okay. Okay. Now it looks like Onigashima is finally starting to fall. Because Kaido can't maintain it because he's at his limit. This. Okay, please tell me we have some sort of really cool image to end the chapter. Oh, Yeah, we do. Because literally, it's like Kaido in his club like this. We're looking at Kaido's bed, right? Meanwhile, Luffy jumps in the air, grabs a bolt of lightning. Well, actually, Luffy is made of rubber. And the fact he awakened his Zelford power means he could probably do this even better. And he's about like throwing at Kaido, like, okay. You know what? I'm actually kind of glad that the chapter ended like this. Because I want to see what happens next, but it's not urgent. Like, remember, hold on a second. The chapter's over. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay, now the chapter's done. Let me set this down real fast. So the point I was trying to make was, before I set my computer down, is at the end of chapter 1043, when it turns out that Luffy is alive and that he really is the next Joy Boy, like, everyone on the internet freaked out when we had to wait 2 weeks. Here, I don't think that's going to be the case. Because, yeah, it stinks that we have to wait 2 weeks for another chapter, but we're not as urgent to see what happens next as we were last time. Although, the only concern I have is a lot of people probably won't gravitate towards this chapter for one reason only. Yeah, we got to see Luffy fight Kaido, but it wasn't the main focus of the chapter. The main focus of the chapter was Raizo figuring out what he could do to put out the fire based on all of his past experiences, which is significant character development and growth. I mean, not that Raizo had a problem with character development, just, you know, yeah, really, it's not really what we want to see. We want to see Luffy fight Kaido. And we got some of that. It was cool. But again, this was all about Raizo, hence the title of the chapter. Honestly, I've always really liked Raizo. You know, he's a ninja, man. What do you want? And not to mention, Jinbei helped him. Anything featuring Jinbei is always appreciated. And since he is a member of the Straw Hats, well, technically not yet because they still have to do their celebratory toast. But, you know, they'll get to that eventually. Honestly, if they wind up putting out this fire, it's going to be really helpful in the end. Because the only things you'd really have to worry about from then on are Onigashima falling and Luffy defeating Kaido. That's literally all you'd have left. Just like Deadly House Part 2. Just kill the snake and it's just him. Well, yeah. Just put out the fire and then it's just Kaido on top of a falling island. No pressure though. So, yeah. All in all, this was a good chapter, through and through. I mean, again, I just mentioned how, you know, a lot of fans aren't going to gravitate toward this chapter because we didn't see Kaido and Luffy fight as much as the previous two chapters. But that's okay. In fact, I actually have appreciated more now. I mean, not every single chapter has to feature what we want to see. I mean, again, there is a boatload of things going on throughout this raid. Even as things are starting to wind down, there's still a ton to get through. So, with that in mind, you know, a little, you know, deviance from the action isn't really that bad, especially when that, you know, not deviance, but, derail? No, there's a better word. Basically, like, we can't focus on the action the entire time, so we gotta focus on something else. However, that remedy is we focus on, oh, yeah, I messed up my computer. Anyway, I was about to say, you know, that focus and our attention is gravitated towards more action, just in the form of, you know, non-combative senses. And I like this chapter. I think it's really cool. And that's about it. So yeah, having read this chapter, I'm totally ready to take on the week. I mean, again, man, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, my brother's actual birthday is going to be on Wednesday. That's going to be really cool. I mean, we already celebrated it yesterday, but yeah, I'm sure he'll probably have something nice on Wednesday. I hope he does. I'd be kind of disappointed if that wasn't the case. And you know, you have you know, Easter. Easter is literally this upcoming Sunday, and I personally can't wait. Although I hope my family winds up doing something. I don't know. We always tend to wait at the last minute to do anything for events like Easter, Mother's Day, but who knows? Maybe I'll be surprised. Like, favorite, share, the subscribe button, follow me, and switch to notifications on YouTube. I'm very home this video for all of you guys who are watching. Enjoy it. Hope you have a wonderful Monday. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk or chat, we'll be here to let me always have your back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.